We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on that road to 100K. If you're new to the platform and to the family, salute, kick back, relax. I got some heat coming y'all way. AV Mob, let's get it, let's go. Mob, we back at him again, man, kicking it off from the top. And this story right here, man, is when prison politics come into play, and it's all bad for everybody. Salute to the supporter that tapped in, man. Shout to DM. V-Mob, run this for me. I got you covered, bro. Let's get it. So now, this situation take place. Young dude growing up in the streets, ripping and running. Regular dude, boom, he ends up getting booked. Now, when he get booked over to jail, it's certain feelings and things that you gonna go through. I don't care who you is. Now, what I mean by that is, you going through the system, you're gonna have that nervous feeling. Now, when I say nervous, that don't mean you scared. You just nervous of the unknown, meaning I don't know what lies beyond these walls. I can get on the other side of this fence and never make it back. You have to have that mindset, or you have to have that thought in your head, because it's absolutely possible. So boom, shorty come through, he holding his head up, he walking his walk. One day he wake up, he shoots to the dining hall. Now boom, he get to the chow hall for real. He cool and he coming through the line. When he come through the line, you got an organization within the city now, within my city. You got an organization that's very, very big and very, very powerful. But y'all know we don't do no names here. So boom, the organization that's ripping and running, they got control over the whole jail during this time. So boom, one of the main head honchos that's there, he working the food line for real. So as shorty is coming through the food line, he trying to smuggle and get something back. So I don't know what made him ask shorty that, but he asked him like, look, man, I need you trying to fly something back for me. Lord dude, just being a true convict, being on man time, he like, shit, hell yeah. Now, in his mind, he doing a good thing, because he like, shit, I'm looking out for the men. You back there working the line, you try and get some shit back. This supposed to be a convict thing. Only thing shorty telling me is like, listen, man, if I take it back, make sure you do right for me, bust me down. The OG say, shit, I got you. Boom, shorty grabs it, he tucks it, he go through the line. But what he don't know is it's a little dude that's sitting in front of him. He's also a part of the gang, and he ear hustling. He overhear the whole situation that they just went through, and he peeped the transition. So now in his mind, he like, oh shit, his wheels starting to turn. He putting a little plan together in his mind. So boom, shorty that overheard the plan, he go to his table, he start talking to his homeboys, putting a little conniving plan together. Shorty, who supposed to be taking his package back, he go to his table, boom, he busts his food up, he gets back, and he able to get the package back to the tip. Boom, he makes it back, he go to his cell, to his room for real. The Lord dude who overheard the situation, by this time he done went ahead and rounded up all of his homeboys. They on his way up there. Now, the plan is, like I told you, they are part of the organization. The head honcho is the one that gave the Lord dude the package to hold. So now, the younger soldiers, they plan is, we gonna go right there and tell him that the OG told him to give it to us. And that's what they do. They go right there, boom, man, what's going on, bro? Bye. We seen you hollering at our OG for real. He sent word to us telling us to come grab that for you until he get back. Your job is done, because they more so telling them like, you wasn't supposed to be in that position anyway. Our OG or our organization, we wasn't supposed to conduct business with an outsider. You feel what I'm saying? So now he is sharp enough to understand like, this just don't sound right, because if he supposed to be the head honcho and he the one that gave me this shit, how y'all coming to me telling me the rules and regulations when the OG of the organization gave this shit to me? But he also in his mind thinking like, shit, I ain't really trying, cause no problems. And he looking at it like this shit, they a part of the organization too, so they shouldn't want to do no shiesty or sneaky shit to their OG. So he gives it to him, but in his heart, he already know like, damn, that could have been a little fucked up situation. He give it to the little dudes, they disappear for about 20 minutes, they come back. Now, when they come back, these are the little wild little mind games that dudes be playing. They come back, they get a package back to them. They like, oh shit, never mind, bro. OG just said, fuck that shit. Just continue with whatever y'all had going on. Just continue with doing it like that. I ain't even gonna get in y'all business. But now, when he get the package back, he can feel that the shit like half of the clip, whatever was inside this package, half of it is gone now. So now he in his mind like, oh no, hold on, bro. I done gave this to y'all, and now you bringing it back, and it's lighter than what it was when I gave it to you. So now he can see the little soldiers that he telling it to. They like, man, shit, what the fuck is you talking about? Man, shit, do what you told to do. If the OG told you to give it to him, just give it to him. But now, shorty, as a man, he want to stand up for himself. He like, man, I know y'all done rocked the stash. So the little soldiers, they more so looking at it like, man, fuck it. You going to take consequence for it anyway, because our OG is gonna take our word before he ever take your word. So they like, man, shit, just do what you told to do, bro. He ain't gonna trip out that shit, you good. And if he say something, we gonna holler at him. Now, of course, they lying about that. They spins off. Now, Shorty sitting right there like, man, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Whole time, about an hour or so later, the OG come back. He gives it to him. Now, the OG go up in his cell to bust it open. By the time he busts it open, he like, man, what the fuck going on? He goes off because he like, man, the package is hit. So now the OG come down there and holler at Shorty. He like, man, what the fuck going on? Bro end up telling, man, listen, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, bro. I told you, man, your little mans and them came to holler at me about that shit. And, you know, I ain't, whatever fuck going on, I ain't touched the inside of that shit, man. I gave it to your little mans and them. They bought that shit back, said, wait for you to get back. Now that you back, I gave it to you. So whatever going on, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. But he's standing up on man time. So now the OG looking like, what? Shorty, one, who the fuck was you talking to? But now he more so concerned doing his product because that's the money, that's the profit. So now he like, all right, shit, I'll be right back. I'm ready to see what the fuck going on. He spin off, he go holler at his soldiers. His soldier, of course, they lie and tell him like, man, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yo ain't give us nothing. Now the OG here thinking, man, this is how he was able to rise to the position that he in. He go around, start asking other motherfuckers on the tier, did they ever see the two soldiers go in the cell and holler at the little dude that had the package? But of course, convict law, you don't hear nothing, you don't see nothing. And if anybody would have spoke up and said they seen something, the two little soldiers for sure was coming to see them before they got their little discipline. So the OG go around, he asks anybody that they see as two little soldiers. They like, nah, hell no, they was up there chilling, doing their thing. Don't nobody even fuck with you because the little dude that he gave the package to, he was alone. And now, backstory on that, this is probably why the OG gave the package to him, because he was a cutout for real. He was somebody that wasn't nobody got their eyes on. He wasn't going to draw too much attention. He was more so going to fly under the radar. So boom, this is why he gave it to him. So now the OG come back to him. He like, look, man, my little soldier said they ain't come down here and get no package from you. I went around, ain't nobody said that they seen my soldiers come down there. So look, shorty, you got 24 hours to get that shit back. You either going, come up with what was missing, or you know what time it is. So now shorty in the cell like, what, man, what the fuck, man, I just told you I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. OG don't want to hear it though, he spin off. But now, like I told you, he got 48 hours to come up with the money. But whole time the little dudes is looking at it like, man, fuck that 48 hours. We coming to see you tonight. Whole time night come for real, they goes down there, they ends up saying the little dude, they crush him. They put that hammer up in him like 5-6 times. Now, the little dude, he was contemplating on hitting the bubble for real. He was contemplating on putting himself on the door. What that means is, man, listen, I'm just ready to tell the CEOs move me from up over here. Or he was just going to go ahead and rock off on somebody and do a little gangster check-in. But before he could make that move, the two little dudes came down there and they pressed up on him. So now, bum, he ends up getting crushed for real. He gets up out of there. But now, stay with me, y'all, get deep. About 7-8 months later, he ends up coming uptown. But guess who else get released? The OG. Now, backstory on the OG. Yeah, he a well-groomed, put-together dude over to jail. But when he get uptown, he got a real bad perk ball and Dean habit. So now, 7-8 months later, after both of them being uptown for about 6-7-8 months, they runs across each other down a well-known perk strip for real. So boom, the little dude who got the package, he got an older brother who be outside, and he a big Doug outside for real. So he right there cooling with him. Whole time, the OG who was over the jail that, sent the hit down there, basically, he down there, but he on some down bad shit for real. He on the other side of the street, damn near nodded out for real. But whole time, little bro spotted him. He like, man, I know that ain't such and such. Whole time, his brother got a little joint in the car. He shoots to the car, grab it, he come out now. Just off of emotion. I don't know why he felt as though he needed to do this, but I do, because, he got war wounds in him. You sent two little dudes to come down there and hang that motherfucker in me. Now that I caught you uptown and you vulnerable, you lacking shit, it's time for me to get my get back. He runs across the street for real. He just started banging on the little dude. He started banging on the OG, fuck the little dude. Bang, 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 bang. He ends up hitting the OG like 3 times for real. Thank God the OG was able to, come up out that high. He ends up breaking up, but not before he got hit 3 times. But it was what it was. So the OG was able to put his get down there. But these are the wild little games that dudes play. All over a package, all over a petty ass high. Them two little dudes came down there, finesse lawyer, put the conniving back door on him for real. And he ended up getting that thing hung up in him. But now, reverse the shoe. Shorty get caught uptown lagging, and he got his get back, and it was what it was. But with that being said, family, let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2, man, another wicked and wild situation when we dealing with this petty ass get back stuff. Now, boom, we got 2 homeboys for real. They come up together now. During this time, they go down the strip, they get some millies up in them, they come back to the crib, they start playing 2K. Now, when they playing 2K, they start betting for the money. Now, the homeboy tell them, no, I don't even want to bring money involved for real. Let's just, we having a good day, we cool and chilling, getting high, I don't even want to gamble no money. The other little dude, homeboy, he keep begging to bet the money. They ends up betting. The one who was so eager to bet, he ends up losing his money. Now, they get into a little heated debate for real, little argument. The loser, he grab the controller up, he throws it at the TV, break that bitch. Boom, bitch, I ain't giving you shit. Now, the other little dude, he ain't really tripping more so off the TV. He leans down to grab his money. The loser, he laid down, man, I ain't giving you shit. Fuck, you heard what I said? Whole time the other homeboy stand up, he push him. When he push him, other yo just crack him. Mang. Now, when he crack him, boom. They got a big brother that's in the house in the next room. So they in there, they get the bumping. Bang, 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 bang. They tearing that motherfucker up. The big brother coming there, he's trying to break it up. But in the midst of him trying to break it up for real, you don't get involved in two men when they in battle. So boom, he tries to break it up for real. The homeboy, he ends up swinging on the brother. Boom, boom, bitch, get the fuck off me. Now the big brother involved, so he blank out, forgetting that he came in there to break the situation up. He just, man, flash on the other little dude. Bitch. I'm talking about, man, he punished him, but then he grab him and throws him down the steps. So now when he throw down the step, he ends up breaking his arm for real, like your shoulder. So now it's official, they at war now. They say some words that they going up, man, bitch, I done broke my foot, man. You know what time it is. Next time I see you, or your bitch ass, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna put that down on one of you niggas. So now he done said some shit that you can't take back. So boom, fast forward 4 months later for real. Everybody outside summer day. Little dude who grabbed the money, he comes down the block on a bike. The other little dude who, you know, his big brother threw him down the step, he right there, shorty that's on the bike. He literally pulls in the middle of the block, come off his hip, hit the little dude, boom, boom. He hit him 2 times. Now, mind you, these are the 2 dudes that grew up together since the sandbox. And all over a petty ass $200 bet, it ended up to this, all because a big brother came in to break up a situation that was never supposed to have started over a petty ass 2K game. Now look where the situation then escalated to. So boom, now he hit. He ends up going to the hospital. Ain't nothing really wrong with him. He good, but he still got them wounds in him. But now Big Bro get the word. Now Big Bro, he cool on the fighting tip. You know, he gonna stand his ground, but he not really known for popping that iron for real. So now, fast forward another 6 months later, the little dude who just hit the little brother, he leaving the funeral. Whole time the big brother pulling up to the funeral. But little shorty, he's so annoyed and high up under the influence, he think that the big brother there to pull a move on him. This man leaving a funeral, banging at the big brother. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time, man, it's people every goddamn where. They start scattering, screaming. Mind you, this is somebody that's already going into the ground. You got the audacity to bring this shit to the goddamn funeral. And whole time, the big brother wasn't there on no nonsense. He was literally there pulling up to the funeral to pick up a friend of a homeboy that was driving in the car with him. So once his car started getting spanked, that he don't know what the fuck going on. But, you know, wicked and wild situation. Thank God nobody was hurt. Nobody ended up getting injured. But just wicked and wild shit like that, man. Like all over a petty-ass 2K game. Shorty ended up getting hit twice. The other homeboy got his arm broke. The friendship is gone. The big brother then got shot at. Like, come on, yo, it's too much. These are the wicked and wild games that go on in the streets, man. But y'all know what it is, V-Mud. With that being said, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me family. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We on that road to 100K. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go. What's up, squad? We back at them again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We on that road to 100K. If you're new to the platform, thank you for being here. Kick back, relax, grab them wraps and some snacks. I got some heat coming y'all way. AV mob, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Again, man, early morning, snowy day. You know we dropping that fire content, man. So this been on my mind all morning. I was just tripping, reminiscing about the old times, man. And I done had some characters around my projects, man. So, character number 1 right here, my man Scrappy right now. Scrappy, he was older than us, but younger than the OGs. So this was always kind of a tricky spot for me. Because I'm like, well, how the fuck he get to hang with the older dudes, but he too grown to hang with us? You feel what I'm saying? You all know how that age bracket fall into place. So, boom. One day we all outside cooling for real, so now the knocker spin around the block. So if you don't know what a knocker is an undercover police officer. You feel what I'm saying? They 9 times out of 10 dressing in regular clothes, or they might be in like a hoodie. They just got the badge on for real, so you able to identify that they city police. But they ride around in unmarked cars. They don't ride around in the blue and whites with the sirens on it. They ride like Sonatas and Pilots and things like that. So boom, the knockers come around there. All the OGs, they take off, busting them through the courtway. Boom, they get up out of there. So now we got these legendary knockers around our zone, the Southwest District, Zone 29, Okie and LaRonde. Now, these two dudes here, they vicious, cutthroat, down and dirty. Like, man, LaRonde and them used to pull around the way. They might catch the older dudes, man. Let me holler at you real quick. Pat him down, might not find nothing. Boom, dump him on his head. Boom. Now, the OG, he might get up depending on who he is. And if he trying to go to jail today, he might rock off. Like, I done literally seen these undercover police officers get into it with civilians and nobody go to jail. These was the type of dirty games that they was playing. They would come around and frame drugs on you. They had a whole little case. One of them ended up getting locked up and he ended up catching his issue over the jail, but that's another story for another time. So boom, the knockers come around there, they get up out of there, but they spin back around later on that night. So later on that night, when we all outside, we had stole a basketball court. We young during this time. So we had stole a basketball court from another neighborhood. Boom, we bring it back around our way. So we all out there playing basketball, little dice game going on right there. But Scrappy and the other little dudes right there, they chilling, getting high. They pumping the hen and the cranberry juice in them. That was their little combo. You know. So whole time the knocker smack that bitch. Boom, but they catch everybody because 2 of them hit the back gate. This one, our back gate was still open. Boom, 2 of them hit the back gate. 2 of them come straight down through first court. So they go in and smack that bitch. They trap us. So whole time Scrappy got like 30 readies in the sole of his shoe. So whole time when they get right there, they searching them, they can't find nothing. So they Ray let us go, time out, Ray let them go. Whole time here come these 2 captains, you know what I mean? Captains pull up for it. They like, no, take your shoes off, take your shoes off. So they take the shoes off. He tell them open up the sole of the shoe. Now the first officer who got right there on the scene, he must have been a rookie or he must have been green for real. He ain't really know about taking out the sole of the shoe. He took the shoes out and did the clap, but he ain't popped the sole of them. So when the captain tell him, no, take the sole out the shoe, Scrappy laid right there on the sidewalk. He got his hands behind his back, but he don't got handcuffs on. He got the zip ties. So if you know what the zip ties is, it's like, it's a zip tie. You feel what I'm saying? So he's sitting right there on the curb when the man got a shoe and he opened up the sole of his shoe. Scrappy just jump up and start running down the middle. Now, mind you, this man is running with his hands behind his back, taking off down the street. So the dude, he's so green. The police officer that's right there checking the shoe, he's so green, he don't even know to chase Scrappy. He's still looking through the shoe. The captain like, man, put the fucking shoe down, get him. Whole time he dropped the shoe, get it taken off. Scrappy trying to bust him, but he running with his motherfucking hands behind his back. Police come right there, tap with the shit out on. Boom! He falls to the ground, they go in and book him. He had like 35 pills in the shoe, he get booked. But we just all sitting right there, dying, laughing. I'm like, man, I know this man did not get up and run with the zip ties. Hold on, another story about the zip ties, right? I got an uncle. Now, my uncle, he from down Murphy Homes. He from down the projects, 1058. So now, boom, he think he just so extra cocky. He cut up like a motherfucker, but boom. One day we leaving from down the court for real, so he come down there and pick us up for something. I think we had got into some dumb shit for real, so we walking back up. But when we walk back up, my uncle get into it with another nigga that's right there for real. He ends up knocking him out. Boom! Now, when he knock him out, the lady that's on the porch, she called the police. But mind you, I told you, we walking, so we still on foot. I don't even know why he got into it with this man. This was somebody that he knew from back in the day. Nigga must have played bent with the money. He cracked slick, or instead of him just saying, man, I'm going to get the money to you another time, he say some old slick shit. My uncle just flush him. Boom! Knock his dumb ass out. So now, we walking back up the way. We get about 2-3 minutes away from where we just knocked your dumb ass out at. Time out, pull up on us. Woo, woo, woo. So they pull up, they get to talking to him. They tell him sit down and they put him in the zip ties again. So now, when the officer first get right there, he humble, he calm, he talking like he got sense because my uncle ain't got no handcuffs on yet. So he looking, he ain't got no handcuffs, he only got the zip ties for real. Boom, because he pulled up in a paddy wagon, so it's people in the wagon. That's probably why he ain't had no handcuffs. So he put the zip ties on him. So now, my uncle sitting right there, he just talking to him normal, but the police, time out, he start to feel himself, he started to get cocky, he started talking some old crazy shit. Yeah, goddamn think you tough, knocking motherfuckers, I hope you can do that shit down in jail. So my uncle stand up like, what the fuck you talking to, yo? So he put his hand on his chest, sit the fuck back down. So my uncle like, all right, that's a bet. I lie to you not. He popped them bitches. Boom! boom. Like they able to be popped. Like if you strong enough and you can put enough resistance on your wrist, you could definitely pop them bitches. Boom, he pops them, boom. But he don't like, you know what I'm saying, reveal himself. He's still sitting right there. So the officer go to, you know, jack him up, put his hand on his shirt and pull him up. Man, he seen my uncle hands come around his back. He, hey man, hey, boom, boom, flushes him. The whole time, it's another officer that's inside the van. He the driver. He jump out, he whip out the taser, get on the ground. But my uncle tell me, man, put that fucking taser up, man. Just go in and cuff me up. I ain't tripping to only knock this bitch ass out because he was talking to me like he ain't had no fucking sense. He turned around, little dude, put the handcuffs. He got real metal handcuffs on though. He put 2 pair of handcuffs on him, put him in the back of the van. But now everybody that's in the wagon, they going to fuck off. Yeah, man, knock his bitch ass out. That's what he get talking like he ain't got no sense. Nigga ain't tough now. Man, the officer still just laying right there. After his partner put the handcuffs and throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, he go ahead and wake yo up, you know, hit him a couple times, get his dumb ass up, get back in the van, eye on lump. I'm talking about eye on lump. So now they sitting right there talking to us like, yeah, you know, y'all gonna have to call somebody to come right here and get you. But by this time, we literally cross the street from our projects. Be like, no shit, we live right there. Now, mind you, we from Baltimore City, so they can, man, go ahead, walk home, go ahead. They sit right there, watch us walk across the street. We walk into the first building. Whole time, we don't even live in that building. But this is the criminal mindset, man. We got, no, we can't. We can't show them where we really live at. We got to go into another building. Whole time, we duck off in the building. Wicked and Wild situation, which brings us to the third story. So, boom, we chilling up the way one day. Now, I done told y'all the situation about when my OG did that to the little dude. Let's backtrack on it real quick, y'all. Boom. We got a neighborhood that's about 5 minutes away from us. So these little dudes, they felt as though they was young gangbangers at the time. Now, mind you, I go to school with 2 of them. So when they come around our way, they come around there to go down the 3rd court, or they going down 2nd court to mess with the little bitty for real. But they get right there, they just on some old fake extra tough shit. They flagged up, they got their little flags on. They coming through, yeah, man, with that shit hitting for, you know, the whoops here. I'm like, what? But I'm looking at niggas like, yo, they don't be on none of this type shit in school. So I'm like, oh, all right, niggas is playing with it. So now we get into a little altercation for real, whatever the case may be. Boom, we have a few words, we dip. So one of these dumbass, man, one of these fools, they burns they flag on fire and throws it in the damn dumpster. So now the dumpster on fire, but we don't know this because we ducked off in the building smoking. Whole time the OG come out, he see the fucking dumpster on fire. He come in the building leaning on us. Man, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all little niggas making the hottest shit around here. Who the fuck set the dumpster on fire? So now we like, what fuck is you talking about? We ain't set no dumpster on fire. We look, that motherfucker is in flames. So we like, nah, we ain't do that shit. The little niggas we must have got into must have did that shit. So he like, what? So he goes right there. He get to trying to throw the shit out. The shit won't go out, but it go out a little bit. So now he goes down 2nd court. It's a cell that's sitting out front of the building for real. Well-known Jay, she live around the way. So the OG like, man, what the fuck the little niggas that came down here with the little flags doing that? She like, oh my God, Jeezy, they went in the building right here. They right here on apartment 202. Man, Jeezy go right there. He knock on the door. Don't nobody answer. He kicked that bitch in. So if you know anything about a project door, that motherfucker's coming off top. If the top lock on, you might gotta give it a little more force, but it's gonna give. But if the bottom lock just lock, you kick that motherfucker hard enough, it's coming off. Boom, he kicked that bitch. Boom, so it come out the hinges for real. He walk in. So the little dude sitting right there on the couch, he come right there, smack the shit out on him. Bitch, you done lost your mind. So the homeboy that's right there now, he don't want to be tough. He don't want to get involved no more. He like, oh, man, what's going on? So Jeezy grabs his dumb ass up, man, come the fuck on. So he dragging him out the building for real. He get right there, man, what the fuck would y'all put the motherfucking dumpster on fire for? He smacking the nigga upside his head. So we walk back up the 1st court where the dumpster's still on fire at. So the little dude like, man, what you want me to do? He like, man, I don't give a fuck if you gotta urinate on that shit, man. Put that fucking fire the fuck out. So he like, so now he like, man, just get the fuck out the way. So he hurry up and run him his Margaret house for real. He run him his Maddie house. He grabbing like little clear buckets of water and shit. He coming out throwing the water on that shit, throwing the water on it. So boom, he ends up smacking the little dude one more time. He like, man, get the fuck from around here. So the little dude get to walking off. So now, in his mind, he mumbling something. So my OG tell him, look, man, and go get whoever the fuck you gonna get. Tell him Jeezy and Blank is back and we out here. I ain't gonna say the other dude's name because that's, you know, we don't do names. So he like, yeah, man, tell him Jeezy and bro is back out here. And anybody fucking want to come around here and holler at us, man, we out here. So the little dude leave off. He was a duck for real. I ends up seeing him in school like 2 days later. Yeah, dude, that's some fucked up shit. No, y'all came around there trying to fuck with us. And things ended up going left. Don't blame me about that. And I don't trust you, so don't think I'm going to have y'all near me when I'm alone. We ain't going for none of that. I'm going to hurt one of you niggas. So, boom, back to the other OG situation. We all chilling around the way one day. Little dude, must come around there that owe him some, that he either ready grabbed some work from my OG or he armed some money. So they in the courtway. If you know how it's set up, you got a courtway with all the buildings, boom, and then you can come out your court, and it's like the long courtway drive for real, for real. So little dude pull into the drive, then he pull into the court, he jump out, get to hollering at the OG. Shit end up going left. He must don't hear what he want to say. He smacked the shit out on him. Boom! Now when he smacked the shit out on the little dude, get to walking back to the car. But he say, man, you know I ain't gonna go like that, right? So now he should have said that shit while he was in the car pulling off. Because my OG got that motherfucker on him. He say, what? He say, man, you heard what I said, but he still holding his face, getting into the car. Man, my OG come out the hip, get the and that bitch out. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time short, man, listen, I never heard brakes. I never heard a car pull off that fast. That motherfucker got up out of there. So now, in order for him to come out, he could either go right up Athol or he could go left, going towards college and shit like that. But whole time, we thinking he ready to come back up Athol, so the OG run through the back of the building. He ready to catch him coming up the street. Whole time, he bang a left and go the opposite way, though. But wicked and wild. I'm talking about he letting that shit fly in the middle of the courtway. We just in the building like, God damn, he slinging that shit, boy. You hear me? But wicked and wild situations, man, when you dealing with these wicked and wild circumstances. But with that being said, y'all know what it is, family. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, man. We on the road to 10K, 100K subscribers after that. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Squad, we back at him again, man. When they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We on that road to 100K. If you new to the platform, welcome to the V-Mob family, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. Hey, V-Mob, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. Back at him again, man. And today we going deep inside of the love affair, man. And why you do not play with a man hustle. Boom, kicking it off from the top. Story number one. Got the young kid growing up now. This guy right here, man, he is a Caucasian little dude. Now, mind you, household got mom there, got dad there. And I'm talking about Shorty was a straight A student for real. Like, if this situation would have never happened in his life, man, he would have went on and did something special. No doubt about it. So, boom. He going to school for real, and he more so being picked on for real. You know how it is when you one of them guys that he got the glasses, he frail, he really into his books, he like doing homework, he like studying. So dudes really did their little 1-2 with yo. So now he goes here through middle school, he makes his way through high school, graduating at the top of the class, dean's list, whatever the case may be. Now he ends up going to college. To the college campus for real. He out there doing his 1-2. Now he's able to kind of grow out of his shell because now he is in an environment where dudes is moving just like him. You got dudes that's on the nerd tip. They studying. They want to build their future. They really on business time. They really on in their books time. So boom, he get up there. He get a couple of little homeboys. Now he runs across this female. The female, she ends up taking a liking to him. She pressed down on him. They studying, going to class together. They ends up, forming a relationship. He ends up falling head over heels for the little broad. Now, backstory on her is she come from the inner city of her own little hometown. Now, she was raised by a mother who sadly taught her the game as, listen, man, you got to always target a man that can do something before you forget messing with the thugs. Now, her game was kind of the opposite of what you used to. Most people that move that type of way, they go after the hustlers, the street dudes, so forth and so on. Her mom was teaching her to go after like technicians, dude that was in IT, dudes who she knew was going to have a long future and they was going to make a lot of money. So boom, she goes here, goes through high school. She come to college on that type of time. She ends up pressing down on him. Now they locked in. He in love with her now. He really in love. She playing for the money because his family, he come from a wealthy family. So while he out there in college, his family sending him money up there, but it gets to the point to where as though now he gets involved with that college lifestyle, meaning he started to play around with the alcohol, he started to play around with the drugs. So now he all the way in the habit to get the best of him. So now not only is he wasting mom and dad money on getting high, but he wasting mom and dad money on buying her fancy gifts, Louis purses, Chanel bags. I'm talking about whatever it was that she wanted, he was going to find a way to lie to mom and dad, dictate them, finesse them to get the money up there so he can buy this woman whatever she was, because his biggest fear was losing her. I'm already throwing my life away. I'm up in college making bad grades now because of the liquor and the goddamn blow. So now if I lose my girl, I'm all done. He all out. But what ends up happening is now his grades start to drop, his behavior start to change. He no longer even driven and focused on hitting the books. He want to run around party, going to the little beta houses, putting a blow up in them, going to the alcohol party over here. He just lost in the sauce. So boom. Once the broad end up realizing that, man, she done drained this man for all his money, it ain't really nothing that he could do for her, she ends up getting out of there. So now, at the very same moment that the broad leave, mom and dad cut him off. Look, man, we not really keep wasting our money up there. Your principals and them, your deans, your teachers, and already called up here and told us that you damn near ready to get kicked out. So it's only a matter of time before you come back here living with us. We not really keep sending you money up there and you up there fucking up. No, boom, he cut off. I'm talking about he ends up losing it, man. He spent one day in the closet of his dorm room, just drinking a bottle of alcohol, laid up in the closet crying because he don't know what to do. He pumping blow in him, he drinking, he done it. And he ends up doing that. He said, you know what, all right, this is a bet. He tries to get himself back in order now. He's still playing around with the blow, but he's trying to get back into the books. He ends up seeing the little broad messing around with another little dude. She done went from one target to the next. Now she dealing with another freshman who new to the compound. He green, don't know what's going on. She put the 1-2 on him. He got mom and dad sending her money. It's the same program, just another player in the game is how I go. So now she doing that. He loses his mind. All right, this a bet. Y'all playing with my heart, playing with my feelings. All right, this a bet. He ends up cooling that day, goes home. Later on that night, he go in masked up. He throw them gloves on for real. He got him a little pocket joint. Now, he not the type to play with that hammer, so he grabbed that other hammer. Boom. He ends up sneaking late night, probably like 2, 3 in the morning, I believe the article read right. He ends up going in her room for real. He stand over her, hit her like 42 times. Boom, 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 boom. He works her out. Get out the room. Now, once he leave her room, he shoot to the little dude room, her new boyfriend. Now, he done worked up this plan in his mind that just because the dude, like I told you, he a freshman. So the fact that he's came into school and he doing it the right way, he really still making straight A's. He ain't getting involved in none of the drug life. He up there doing his 1-2. Shorty feel like, man, you living a life that I was the fuck supposed to be living. And if it wasn't for her and dealing with these dudes and I wouldn't gotten involved with this type of lifestyle, I would have been living like you living right now. I wouldn't have to worry about my mom and dad calling me, my heart being broke because I was dealing with her, and I ain't got nobody support me because I was wasting all my money up here fucking around. Boom. So now he done worked that up in him. He shoots to the little dude room for real. He get up in there, stand over yo. Now, mind you, this is like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So everybody's sleeping. These are college kids who, you know, got to be sleep, getting up to go to class in the morning. You got a couple of them probably sneaking around doing whatever they do. He bust in the room for real. He stand over top of Shorty. He work him probably like 32 times. Boom, 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 boom. He gets up out of there, go home, put some more blow up in him. So now he was already gone out of his mind when he stood over top of both of them. Goes back home, pumps some more up in him, pumps some more drink in him. He gets so goddamn depressed or gone in his mind, he ends up doing his goddamn self. Now, mind you, do you know how gone you gotta be to do yourself in that manner? Like I told y'all, he not playing with that joint. He playing with that joint. So for you to do that to yourself, the shit that you gonna have to inflict on yourself is out of this world, man. So when I read that article, man, I was like, God damn. But y'all know the motto, man. Wicked and wild what? Situations. With that being said, family, story number 2. Now I'm on story number 2, man. Another wicked and wild situation. We got these two dudes growing up around the way. They both dealing with two opposite gangs. They had beef. So now we're going to get straight to the point. This is how fast karma hit when you want to play this vicious game. Boom. One of the little dudes, he shoots. He got his daughter. He shoot over to his baby mother house. Baby mother like, listen, you got 1 or 2 options. Take the baby with you or go get us some restaurant food. He say, shit, I'm ready to go grab the food. He shoots out to the little restaurant. Now, mind you, this ain't no little corner store shit. They want some restaurant. Go to the cheesecake spot or something. Go get us some good shit. He ride out to the little suburbs for real. He's going to go pick up the food. But as he's going in there, boom, he pick up his food. As he's coming back out, just so happened, the stroke of luck, he looked to his right. He see one of his oppositions driving past with his broad in the car. Now, mind you, just imagine if he would have had his daughter with him. You feel what I'm saying? Thank God the baby's still at home with the mama. Look, he hurry up, break back to the car. He got chopped in the car. Whole time he grabbed the chopper for real. He comes back out. Now he's sitting right there. He like, shit, I don't want to run across the parking lot with this big ass joint. But mind you, he don't care more because this one of his, as they say, his favorite ops. So boom, he ends up spotting the little dude. He jump in the car. They in a big ass parking lot. He spin around the lot. Now the little dude is parking for real. Boom, he parked the car. Little bro parked right behind him. So now Shorty look back. He go to honk at his whole like, man, what the fuck is you doing, man? What the fuck would you park right? I can't get out. Whole time Shorty jump out. Now, like I told you, he got a chop in his hand. get the flooding the whole car. Boom, 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 boom. Mind you, they in there ducking motherfucking shells flying through the car. Whole time the dude end up getting hit. He runs up to the windshield, stand in the windshield, make sure the job get done. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time the broad right there, she just screaming out of her mind. Now he go to hit her, but he like, man, you lucky as shit. Whole time he breaks back to the car, skirt. He ass up out of there. Now the broad, she a street girl for real. She got her own shit going on, so she know what to do in this situation. She jump out, call the police, but she gets up out of there. Why would she do that? I don't know, because obviously they gonna be able to track the phone back to you once they ping off the towers, whatever the case may be. But she get up out of there. This is just hood mindset. Like, man, I ain't trying to even be fucking close to this body. This is my boyfriend. I hope he pulled through. I'm gonna make sure I get him some help. But other than that, I'm gone. She gets up out of there. The police end up putting a warrant out for her arrest as well, just for, or not even a warrant for her arrest. They put a lookout for her for questioning. They wanted to bring her down to the district to see exactly who was the one that called, that made the call. And so, boom, they ends up tracking her down. She come in talking about, I ain't see nothing. All I could see was a car. I don't even remember what type of car it was. This, that, and the third. So now, boom. Back and going back to the little dude, he gets up out of there to the scene. He goes back round the way. He tell the rest of them, man, I just caught one of them bitches, man. Nailed this dumbass. They like, who for real? He ends up telling them his favorite op, I caught yo, spanked this little ass. He like, shit, man, the fuck no, none of y'all got no backwoods. He like, hell no, go to the store real quick. Jumps in his car. Still got the chopper on his light station, running there, grab some woods. As he's coming out the store, fuck that. As he pull up into the gas station going in, he gets spotted by one of the oppositions. Now, mind you, the op that's ready to spank him, he his favorite op. So you done caught your favorite op. All this is happening in the same day. You done caught your favorite op earlier today. You come back round the way, bragging to the men. Now you want to have a little celebration blunt because you know what they going to do. Yeah, we smoking on such and such. They want to do all that wild clown shit. You goes to the store to grab a pack of backwoods. Nigga catch you lacking. Whole time they pulls in by the other side of the pump. He had like pump 1. The ops had like pump 6. So as soon as he come out the gas station, he still got the chopper in his hand. I gotta give him that. He ain't go out like no chump. Whole time the ops jump out the car. When he see it, little bro who caught the body earlier, he up first. He go to hitting first, but the little dudes who was in the car was probably like 3 of them, and all of them had choppers too, so they get to hitting at him. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time the little dude, he get his shit up. He let off a couple of times. Boom, boom, but the shit that the other little dudes had, it just overworked them. They ends up flushing them, leaving them right there, M1 clear in front of the gas station. Man, the goddamn video showed the dude inside of the gas station under the damn register like, oh, Lord, please don't let them come in this goddamn store. But y'all know the drill, man. Wicked and wild situations. When you feel like shit, you playing this game, any day could be your day. Yeah, you caught one earlier today, and guess what? Later on that day, not even 7 hours later, you fell victim to the same shit you gave out earlier. So, instant karma, man. But with that being said, y'all know what it is. Wicked and wild situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with us. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, family, hit the like button, hit the share button, smash that subscribe button, man, and share the platform with somebody you rock with. 100K, here we come, the platform right here. So let's get there, V-Mob. Let's get them, let's get them, let's get them. Let's go. Again, man, when they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on that road to 100K. If you new to the platform, welcome to the family, man. Kick back, relax, smash that subscribe button. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, let's get this video to 300 likes. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's go. Back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Story number 1. We going back deep inside of Baltimore City, man. Another one of the most dangerous guys to touch these streets. So, boom. Got the little dude right now. His upbringing was kind of similar to the twins, for real. I'm talking about shorty. It was just in his bloodline, for real. He had a father who was a well-known head tab, a well-known hitman, street dude, just an outstanding member. Now, what him is, with my little man, he been around the lifestyle since he was young. I'm talking about since he was 8 or 9 years old. He used to literally be sitting in the living room while his father sitting at the table cutting and bagging, for real. By the time he was 10, his father showed him his first joint, taught him how to load up, taught him about different shells, so forth and so on, really, like showing up, putting him through the ranks. So now, boom, he get active for real. He jumps outside into the streets now. Where his kind of blessing and curse come in is he gravitate towards an OG who known for getting money, but he ultra violent. You feel what I'm saying? So now, once he get that up in his blood for real, he continues to go down that route. So he following behind his OG, who a well-known head tapper, which leads to him becoming a well-known head tapper. Now, this is where the 2020 catch come in at. He got a little brother on his mother's side, you feel what I'm saying? Now, his mother, she battling her own little problems with addiction. So she ends up going through a situation. The little brother is ready to go to foster care. Whole time the father step up, he ends up adopting the little brother for real. So now the little bro living with his big brother and his father. That's not his blood father, but he look at him like a father figure. So boom, he locked in for real. The little brother ends up moving over there. Now, 2020 catch about him. He doesn't live this type of lifestyle that the father and the little brother live. He more so on the not chump side, but he's soft. He's not an active street dude, but living in this 2025 damn era, when you living with these internet thugs, these fake thugs, these street wannabe type dudes, he more so going down that route. And he know his big brother, a well-known head tapper. So you always got these dudes that when they hang around guys that get busy, they got somebody that get busy in their family, they always want to live off their notoriety. They try to make it seem like, man, you know what's up with us? No, it ain't no us. He get busy. He be out here cracking shit. You don't get busy at all. But a motherfucker don't know how to draw that line. So boom, the little brother out here, he doing a little 1-2 for real, but he more so using his brother name. He ends up getting into a gangster situation. Little dude end up putting the joint on him. Boom, he run home, tell his big brother what ends up happening. Big bro, he ends up hitting the little dude 3 times. Luckily, he pulled through, but that's just more attention. That's more problems for real that I don't need on me because of some shit that you out here doing. Now they do that. So now it's getting to the point to where as though the big brother like, man, your little ass getting on my nerves right now. So what the big brother do to kind of like get his little brother about the way, he buy him a fresh dirt, like I'm talking about a fresh CR 125. So boom, one day he pulled up to the crib, got the little black truck. I believe he bought it from a sale. Sale come down, he got the bike on the back of the truck. He pulled that motherfucker off, give it to his little brother. Now he tell him, look man, stay out of the way. Don't be out here ripping and running. Just ride your little bike and shit. Boom. Little bro got the bike. He ends up linking up with these dudes who pose to be the pack. Now, what the pack is for real, these is a group of guys that love to ride dirt bikes, but it's a big-ass group of them. Now, like I told you, he a little green in the street, so the little dudes that he get around, or these are older guys that he riding around with on a bike. But he feel as though these guys are the pack. They like the underdog pack. They not nice enough or well known enough to ride with the real pack, the Willie Waynes and the Legends, the Pugs and shit like that. They just got their own little group that ride around his way. He don't know this though, so he start riding with him. He know they only playing for his bike. They really trying to jag him for his bike. So bum, it's like a little duck dog field that they be going motherfuckers who work on a bike, try to get nice on they Willie and learn how to ride on flat land. They over there like real, they cool and they ride around on the bike. Out of the blue. Now read between the lines when I say out of the blue. Dude pop up for real. He walking through the cut. He start talking to little bro. Now when he talking to him, he like, oh man, this motherfucker icy, bro. Let me see, this motherfucker got the dumbass clutch. So he start grabbing the clutch. Now what that does is once he whip out, you can't just hit the throttle and take off. You feel what I'm saying? So now, mind you, I ain't a bike rider. Somebody taught me that too. So boom, he right there talking to him. He got his hands on the clutch though. He ends up coming out the hit, man, bitch don't move. So now when he do that, the rest of the guys that's right there supposed to be his guys, the pack, they just automatically, just coincidentally, fuck up out of there. All them that's off, they gets up out of there. Now, little dude for real, of course, he tell him get the fuck out the bike. He jump on the bike, tell him back up. Boom, he start that motherfucker. He gets up out of there. So it's official. Lil Broden just got robbed for the bike. He ends up going home now. He don't want to tell his big brother because he like, man, I know this shit gonna come with some shit. And he ain't trying to get the older dudes that he was riding with the bike. He ain't trying to get them into no shit because he really feel as though in his mind, they ain't had nothing to do with it. He still ain't put the pieces to the puzzle together yet. So boom, about 2 days go by, big bro come downstairs like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? Matter of fact, where the fuck your bike at? He ends up having to tell him, man, nigga end up telling him, what? Man, why the fuck you ain't tell me somebody stole your bike? Where? He ends up telling him the whole thing that happened. So now, big bro, he a street vet. So he already know, like, what the fuck you mean? Y'all back there chilling on the porch and a nigga just walk up and he just jacked you. He ain't say nothing to nobody else. He like, no, he ain't say nothing. He just was right there talking to me. He was acting like he was interested in a bike. The next thing I know, he just whipped out on me. So now big bro like, man, what the fuck the rest of them niggas do? He like, man, by the time I turned around, they was already running off. I mean, what did he do? He had a weapon on him. So now big bro like, no, man, them niggas set you the fuck up. All right, that's a bet. he ends up jumping in the car. He spin around to where the little dudes be at. He start talking to one of them. Little nigga end up getting slick. Bro ends up hitting him. Boom, boom. Now when he fall to the ground, his homeboy jump off the porch like he want to do something. Bro ends up hitting him 2 times, one in each leg. Boom, boom, man, bitch, stop playing me. Whole time he ends up putting the little dude down. Now, big bro jump in the car. He gets up out of there. Now it's kind of like you making a man had to be a man, because the little dudes that be riding the bike, they just ride the bike. They not really known for no gangster stuff, but they be playing this gangster facade. So now you done got into it with a gangster, you gonna have to be on gangster time. But the little dirt bike dudes, they end up tucking their tail for real. Like I told you, they was like the pack wannabes for real. They wasn't even really down with the pack. They just had their own little dirt bike group or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So boom. Now, big bro go back to the house for real. He tell his little brother, man, listen, the little nigga said they ain't had a bite. They ain't had nothing to do with that shit. But, man, fuck that. I end up putting the iron on them niggas, man. Don't go around there messing with them no more. Now, big bro on a hunt still for the bike, though. He ends up going up to the park one day where the real dirt bike riders be at. Now, the little dude who ended up robbing little bro for the bike, he sold that motherfucker. He ain't even want to ride the bike. The little dude that he sold it to, though, he up the park this day. Now, the only reason that he gets spotted is the fender. The fender little bro had did some wingworm shit to the fender, so the motherfucker was like half on, half off, but it had like some red and white stripes on that motherfucker. So he was able to identify that's my little brother bike. He goes over there talking to the little dude. He even offered to buy it. The little dude like, nah, man, what the fuck? I spent my own money for this. I ain't selling no bike. Now, big bro trying to tell him, like, man, listen, the niggas that sold you the bike, they stole it from my little brother, so I'm trying to buy it back from you. He ends up cracking slick, man, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. The fuck if your little brother don't know how to protect this bike, we shouldn't have bought this chump ass no bike. Boom, once he heard that, he just banked. He backs up, hit the little nigga 2 times, boom, boom. Now, when he fall, big bro go to grab a bike, but it's all the little dudes right there. They act like, I don't know what type fake tough Tony shit they was on. They act like they was going to go grab him. He flashes, what? Man, niggas better back the fuck up. He just start hitting that shit. Boom, 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 boom. 2 people ended up getting hit. Regular civilians that ain't had nothing to do with the situation. They ends up getting hit. Big bro get up out of there. He jump in the car. He S off. Now, this is where karma start to come in there. And he still ain't even get the bike back, because when he went to go grab the bike, the other little biker boy dudes acted like they was going to pull a move on him, so he had to bust a real move. Boom. He gets up out of there. Now, fast forward about 2 months later, big bro end up getting booked on a whole nother charge, just like some old wild shit. He goes over to jail. He ends up getting moved in a cell with a little dude for real. He's soft, he harmless, but the little dude scared of him. And like I tell y'all, a scared person to do something to you before a real person would, just out of fear. Whole time big bro in the cell, he ends up extorting the little dude. He taking all this stuff. But the little dude got to connect on the real grass, and he got to connect on the cake. So now the little dude put in his mind, you know what, man, this nigga keep taking stuff from me. I got something for him. But now when he roll up the blunt for real, he ends up lacing it with the cake. Bong, big bro, of course, as soon as he coming in, man, what? Let me hit this shit, man. Fuck is you doing? No, you don't spark up without telling me, nigga. What? I hit this shit first. Bong, just as the little dude wanted him to. Man, he damn near let him down that motherfucker. Now, big bro, about 15, 20 minutes later, he start kirking. I'm talking about he just start having episodes. He wigging out. He burnt out. Now, after that day, I don't know how this effect work when people get busted out the K. Like, even once you have your episode and you come back, they continue to do that shit. But in their mind, I be wondering, like, yo, do you know what you did yesterday? Like, do you know this whole little episode that you put on and you still ready to indulge in this shit today? So now that he know that he liked the K, or he liked the little episode that he had, he continues to pump the K in him. But now he getting more burnt out and burnt out and burnt out to the point of where as though don't nobody want nothing to do with him no more. He done got to the point of where as though he's so down bad, the stuff that he was indulging in, we not even going to speak about. So, boom, he ends up walking down this little bit, he come home. But now that you come home and you burnt out and you vulnerable, that don't mean nothing to the dudes that you was doing stuff to. Now, mind you, when he put that joint on the little dude with the bike and he ended up hitting him, he broke his teeth and ended up almost knocking his damn eye out. So, shorty he got a grudge that he holding forever, because he still got them war wounds. Boom. About 2 months of the big bro being home, he burnt out. So he used to do shit like still smoking the K. He hanging in front of gas stations, begging, trying to do like little car washes and shit. Bro, though, I mean, he doing his own little thing for real. That's still his big brother. He love him to death, but it wasn't never like they was hanging together day to day to begin with for real. So he just more so letting him do his own little thing. And he know his big brother burnt out, because now he making his little way in the street, or he learning just little shit like, man, basically other people is telling him like, man, your big brother be tweaking, man. Niggas saying, yo, down the gas station, yo, just be geeking. Whole time one day, the dude who he did that to over the bike, He pulls up to the gas station, running there, grab some gas. He pumping his gas. He ends up looking to the left. He like, man, I know good and well that ain't. He start feeling his face. He still got that mark on his face to where his motherfucking eye almost got out at. He like, man, that's a bet. I got something for your bad ass. Just as he say that, big bro go from standing in front of the gas station, he go around the corner, he walking into the alley just doing some dumb shit, like just doing some old wigging out shit. Little dude like, all right, that's a bet. He finished pumping the gas, jumping the car, boom, he spin. Now when he spin, he like this the alley right here, he drive past, see where he going, he walking straight up. He spin around the block, so now when he come back through the alley, he gonna be coming towards him. Man, he come down the alley, park right there, big bro just standing right there, continuously doing whatever he doing, roll the window down, hit him 4 times, boom, 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 boom. Whole time big bro end up falling. He started to jump out, but the area that they was at, they was already in a ducked off alley for real, so he really got lucky catching that little blind spot. He don't want to really draw too much more attention on himself. He asked about the alley, get up out of there, but wicked and wild situations, yo, all over karma, a ego, and a goddamn dirt bike, yo, and a dirt bike. But that's why I tell y'all, man, do not get involved in the streets, wicked and wild situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, family. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100K. Let's get this video right here, man, to 400 likes, man, and let's get 200 subscribers. AV Mob, let's get them, let's get them, let's get them, let's go.